Good morning, everyone. Welcome. I'll wait a minute to get started. Good morning. Welcome. Good morning. Hi, everybody. Good morning. So I'll wait. Hi. I'll wait another couple seconds to get started. So if you're just logging in, good morning, welcome. My name is Rachel, and this will be a Rise and Shine yoga this morning. So just kind of a nice way to get the day started, get the week started. Good morning. Hi, everybody. All right, so we're gonna get started seated this morning. So if you wanna just find a comfortable seat on your mat, or if you're using a towel or blanket or anything, or just, carpet or floor works perfectly fine too. So we're gonna find a comfortable seat. You can sit like this, which is known as hero's pose. That can be uncomfortable sometimes, so definitely sitting cross-legged as well, or whatever option works for you this morning. And as you find your comfortable seat, start to lengthen up through the spine. Good. And let the shoulders draw down the back. The neck be nice and long. Maybe just tilt the head from side to side a few times. Just starting to slowly wake up the body. Good. And then find a place somewhere in the center where the head feels comfortable. And try to now unclench the jaw. So give the jaw a little wiggle. Right? We hold so much tension in the jaw. Just try to let that relax a little bit. And then reaching tall through the crown of your head. I'll invite you now to close the eyes. And as always, if that's not comfortable for any reason, you'll just turn your gaze down towards the ground. And taking a moment to ground down, to root down. Connecting here to the rhythm of your breath. Checking in with yourself this morning. Noticing how you're feeling. So there's a lot going on right now. And I'm sure we're all feeling that on all types of different levels. So being gentle with yourself. Allowing yourself to feel whatever may come up. You want to start to focus on the breath. So those thoughts will still be swirling around, but are you able to bring your attention to the breath? Noticing how your inhales and exhales flow through your nose. Noticing if you're able to deepen the breath. And we're going to go into a breathing practice called a 3-part breath. So you'll take an inhale through the nose, the belly will fill with breath, the lungs will fill, the chest will expand. You'll hold at the top of your inhale, and then exhale back out through the nose, chest, lungs, belly. So inhale through the nose, belly, lungs, chest, hold. Exhale through the nose, chest, lungs, belly. Inhale through the nose, belly, lungs, chest, hold. Exhale through the nose, chest, lungs, belly. Inhale, hold, exhale. And start to find your own rhythm. Noticing with each inhale and exhale if you're able to deepen the inhales and work on lengthening the exhales. Let's take one more round like that. Inhale, belly, lungs, chest, hold. Exhale, chest, lungs, belly. And then let the breath return back to its natural rhythm. Notice how you feel after that breathing exercise. Are you able to breathe maybe a little smoother? Did it help to quiet the mind at all? And you'll let your eyes blink open, and welcoming yourself to this space, to your yoga practice this morning. If you're just joining again, my name's Rachel. I'm so glad you're all here with me this morning. Inhale, let the arms stretch overhead, reach up tall. You're gonna look up towards the hands. Exhale, interlace the fingers, press the palms up towards the ceiling. Then lean over to your right. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, switch your sides. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, lower your hands down to your sides. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, lower your left hand down to the ground. You're gonna walk your fingers out towards the side and then stretch over. So feel this nice opening down the whole side, creating space there. Maybe turn your gaze up towards your hand if that feels okay for the neck this morning. Then explore some movements here. Take a few circles with the arm. Good. And circle it out the opposite way. Stretch the fingers up towards the ceiling, grow tall, inhale. Exhale, press off that bottom hand, lift up, inhale. Exhale, lower your right hand down to the ground. Then walk your fingers out to the side, stretching over. Feeling that space down your side. If you'd like, looking up towards your hand. And exploring movement again, taking some circles with the arm. And then circling it out the opposite way. Inhale, stretch the fingers up towards the ceiling. Exhale, press off that bottom hand, lift up tall, inhale. Exhale, interlace the fingers, press the palms up towards the ceiling, look up towards your hands. And lean over to your left. Inhale. Exhale, lift it back up to center. Inhale, lean over to your right. Exhale, come back up. Inhale, stretch up tall, feel that length through the spine. Exhale, lower your hands down to your sides. Good. You're gonna bring the bottoms of your feet together here, is known as cobbler's pose. So feet are together, knees are out. And you're gonna take your hands, your thumbs are gonna come right to the insides of your feet. You wanna imagine opening up the feet like a book. Good. Inhale, lift the heart, look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lead with your heart coming forward. So the heart's coming down towards your feet, let the head go. The elbows here may naturally press into the thighs or to the calves. If they do, you can definitely give just a gentle press down to deepen the stretch while still opening up the feet. Maybe give the head a little shake here, release the neck. The neck, another space where we hold on to so much tension, right? A lot of us hold so much in our shoulders and necks. And slowly lift yourself up, roll yourself up. You're gonna draw the knees together and then slowly extend the legs out in front of you. So flexing the feet here, pulling the toes back towards you. So the legs are fully engaged. You're sitting up tall. Your hands get placed right underneath the shoulders. Inhale, stretch the arms overhead. Exhale, hinge at your hips. You're gonna reach forward, lower your hands to your legs, maybe to your feet. Take an inhale, lift the heart, look forward. Exhale, fold over the legs. Breathe here into this beautiful stretch. Such a nice stretch for the backs of the legs, for your whole back. You might even feel it into the shoulders and arms. Taking one more breath here together. Inhale and exhale. And slowly walk the hands back and good. You're gonna bend the knees again here. Plant your feet. You're gonna bring your hands right behind the knees. So step one is staying right here. This is definitely work to be here. If you'd like a little bit more this morning, you're gonna come onto the balls of your feet. If you still like more, you're gonna lift the feet, finding your balance. Good. And if you wanna play here, you can lift the legs. You can work on straightening. If you're feeling more flexible this morning, this is a pose that you can grab the big toes, and then you can work on the extension of the legs. So taking a little space to play, to explore. I can't see you, right? So it doesn't matter if you fall. Even if I could see you, it wouldn't matter. Let's take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. All right, you're gonna bend the knees if the legs are straight, lower the feet down to your mat, sweep your legs around behind you, and come onto your hands and knees. So you're gonna find a tabletop position. So checking in with our alignment, you want the hands right underneath the shoulders. You want your fingers spread out as wide as you can. And then your knees are underneath your hips, so there's space between the thighs. Inhale, you'll lower your belly towards your mat, lift your heart, look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, look down, round into the spine. Inhale, lower the belly, lift the heart, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. And start to find your own rhythm here with these cat-cows. Really starting to notice how your body wants to flow this morning. What spaces feel good for you? And what spaces maybe don't feel good? Letting yourself be aware of that and accepting that, whatever it may be. After your next exhale, you're going to come back to a neutral spine and send the right leg straight back. So you want to extend the right leg. You're going to turn your hip open. So imagine you're stacking your right hip on top of the left hip. The hands can stay down here, or if you'd like to play with the balance, you're going to stretch the right arm up. there's always options in yoga. You can always add on, you can always take away. If you'd like to add on again, you can bend the right knee, squeeze the heel in, maybe reach back for the foot. And if you have the foot, you're going to press it into the hand. So there will be a slight arch to the low back. The right shoulder is rolling back. The chest is open. Inhale and exhale. If the knee was bent, you're going to extend that leg back. Lower your right hand down to your mat. Close off the hip. So you want the right leg still lifted. And again, you can hold it here, or you can stretch the left arm out in front of you. Again, finding balance. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze it in, knee and elbow hugging. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch it back out. Lower your left hand to your mat. Pull your knee in towards your nose and step your right foot forward between your hands. You're going to sweep your arms out to the sides, lift up into low lunge. So you want your knee right over the ankle, the spine is long, fingers reaching up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, lower your hands down to your mat. This can be quite deep, so you can definitely keep the hands on the thigh here as well. You're going to start to pull the hips back, straightening into the front leg. So your straight might look like this, perfectly fine. You may be all the way straight. Again, check in with your body. You want the hips still lifted, and your hands can be on your thigh, your shin, down on your mat. If you have props, you can definitely use blocks here or books. Take an inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold over your leg. So you should hopefully feel a nice stretch in the back of the leg, really pulling the toes back. Inhale. Exhale. Walk the hands forward. Good, you're gonna lift the back knee. So your hands are framing the front foot. Really plant those hands so you can send the right leg up in the air. So right leg is lifted, you're in a 3-legged dog. You're gonna stack your right hip on top of your left hip, bend the right knee, squeeze the heel in. And take a moment again to explore. So what does it feel like to circle out the hip? Circle it the opposite way. Now you're going to straighten that leg, close off the hip, release your toes to your mat, finding your down dog. So I'm guessing this is your first down dog of the day. You can pedal out the heels here. And look forward at your hands. Take a slow walk to meet the hands. And as you meet the hands, you're in a forward fold. So the feet are about hips width apart. Let the arms hang down, relax the head. And shake your head yes here. Then shake your head no. Good. And let the head be still. You're going to roll yourself up to stand. Take your time. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, hands come to prayer in front of your heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, interlace the fingers. Press the palms up towards the ceiling. Take an inhale, grow tall. Exhale, lean over to your left. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, arms stretch out wide. Swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. And the knees can definitely be bent here as much as you'd like. You're going to plant your hands and step your feet back into plank, top of a push-up. So the heels are pressing firmly back, core is engaged, belly button in towards the spine. Lower the knees down, squeeze the elbows in, lower belly, chest, chin. Inhale, peel your heart up for cobra. So squeeze those elbows in tight and you're pressing the tops of your feet down. Exhale, push it back into down dog. Give yourself a few breaths in your down dog. At any point you can take a child's pose. So child's pose, knees come down. Your knees can come as wide as your mat or towel, big toes touch. Hips to heels, walk the arms forward, head comes down. So if you're new to yoga, just need a reminder, child's pose is always there. It's a resting pose. So you're gonna release your knees back down to the ground. You're gonna extend the left leg back. So I'm just gonna turn around so you can see my left side. So left leg's gonna extend. And then you're gonna turn the hip open. Again, working on stacking. Hands can stay down or you can work on extending the left arm. If you'd like to build onto this pose, you're gonna bend the knee, maybe grab the foot. If you can't reach the foot, maybe just stretch towards it. And if you have the foot, you're gonna press the foot into the hand, roll that left shoulder back, turn your gaze up. Extend the leg back if you had it. Stretch the fingers back up. And you're gonna look down, lower the hand down, close off the hip. You're holding right here, or you can reach the right arm out in front of you. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze in, round the spine. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, hug in. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch it back out. Lower your right hand to your mat. Pull your knee in towards your nose. Step your left foot right between the hands. Sometimes it gets stuck, so you can kind of help it through if it happened to get stuck there. Stretch your arms out to the side. You're going to reach up tall, low lunge. Breathing here. Inhale. Exhale, release your hands down to your mat. And you're going to start to walk that left foot forward a little, pulling the hips slightly back. So again, for this pose, you want the hips lifted. Left leg is extended to your degree. If you can, you're balancing on the heel. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold over your leg. So your chest is coming down towards the leg. Hands can be on the ground or on the leg, wherever you feel most balanced. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, walk the hands forward. So you're re-bending that left knee. Lift the back knee. Plant the hands firmly so you can send your left leg up in the air. Open the hip, stack your left hip on top of your right. Bend the left knee. And you can explore here if you'd like. You can circle it out. Circle it the opposite way. And then straighten that leg, close off the hip. Release your toes to your mat for your down dog. And pedal into the heels a few times. Take your dog for a walk. You want to look forward at your hands. Take a walk towards the top, coming to meet your hands. So again, you're finding that forward fold, feet hips width apart, slight bend to the knees. Take hold of opposite elbows and let yourself rock side to side. Release those elbows, fingertips down towards the ground. Roll yourself up to stand. Inhale, stretch the arms overhead. Exhale, hands come to prayer in front of your heart. Inhale, arms will reach up. Exhale, you're going to interlace the fingers, pointer fingers extend up. So inhale, stretch up tall. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, lean to your right. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms stretch out wide, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Step your feet back, coming into plank. Lower the knees down, elbows hug in, come all the way down to your stomach. Inhale, peel the heart up for cobra so the elbows are squeezing in. If the back's feeling a little bit more warmed up, you can straighten the arms. Exhale, push back into your down dog. Look forward at your hands. You're going to walk, step, or take a hop towards the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands. You can step or hop back into plank. So you can take that same lower down, that knees, belly, chest. Or you can take a low plank or chaturanga if that's in your practice. So you'll shift forward, elbows squeeze in, and the weight will hover. Inhale for your cobra or up dog. Up dog, you're on the tops of your feet, thighs are lifting. Exhale, push back for down dog. Let yourself take a cleansing breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And look forward at your hands. Walk, step, or hop to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or hop back for plank. Lowering your knees, belly, chest, or chaturanga. Inhale for your cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Look forward at your hands. Come to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, you're going to plant the hands, bend the knees, step the left foot back. And reach the arms out to the sides. Lift yourself up into a crescent lunge. So just like you had in the low lunge, you want your knee over the ankle, back leg is straight here. And then arms can stretch up overhead. If you have any shoulder injuries, you can definitely take bent arms, cactus arms. And then breathing. You're going to bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart and twist to your right. Inhale, stretch the arms open. Exhale, bring the hands back into prayer. Good. Inhale, stretch, open. Exhale, hands to prayer. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale, hands to prayer. Then untwist. Reach the arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, stretch the arms out wide. Little balance here. Push off that back leg. You're going to find your balance, warrior three. So with the left leg extended, the arms can be along the sides, they can be out wide, they can be forward. If you're near a wall, definitely hold on to the wall. Always an option. And step your left foot to the back of your mat. Reach the arms overhead again. Inhale. Exhale, lower your hands down to your mat. Frame your front foot. Scoot that left foot back a little bit, releasing the hips closer towards your mat. You're going to stretch your right arm up in the air. And lower your right hand to the inside of your front foot. So you can walk your right foot out to the right a little bit. Lower the back knee down. So coming into lizard, hands can stay on the inside of your foot. You can definitely lower your forearms down if you have blocks at home or books that you may have been using. You can definitely lower them onto that, or they can come down to the ground. Another option is to lift the back knee. So yoga is all about your practice and what feels best for you. So be true to yourself. What feels best for you this morning? Where do you feel stretched? What do you need today? Give yourself another breath or two here in your lizard pose. And you're going to press yourself up to your hands if you were down. You're going to lift that back knee if it was down. And send your right leg up in the air. Maybe give it a little shake, a little wiggle out. And then release your toes back down to your mat into your down dog. Look forward at your hands. Come to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stretch the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. You're going to step your right foot to the back. So the right foot is back, left toes are forward. Then reach your arms out to the sides. Lift yourself up into your crescent lunge. So let yourself check in. Knee over the ankle, that back leg is straight, pushing the heel back. Fingers reaching up. And hands come to your heart in prayer. You're going to twist to your left. Inhale, stretch the arms open. Exhale, bring your hands back into prayer. Inhale, open. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale. Exhale. Unwind. And stretch the arms back overhead. Let the arms reach out wide to the sides. Push off your back leg. Find your balance in your warrior three. Expressing yourself with your arms. You're going to step your right foot to the back of your mat. Lift the arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hands down. Frame your foot. Again, walk that right foot back a little bit, releasing the hips closer towards your mat. Stretch your left arm up in the air. You're gonna look down at that left foot, release your hand to the inside of your foot, walk your left foot out to the left, and then release the back knee down. So you want the hips to just release towards your mat, finding this lizard pose. Again, you can stay here on your hands, or you can lower your forearms down. That back knee can stay down, or you can lift the back knee. And just take a few deep breaths into this left hip. Let yourself create some space there. You're going to press yourself back up to your hands if you were down. You're going to lift that back knee and send your left leg up in the air. Give it a little shake or wiggle. Then lower your toes to your mat, coming into your down dog. Looking forward at your hands, walk, step, or hop to meet the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stretch the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment. Take an inhale. Exhale, side out. Another inhale. And big exhale. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hand step or hop back for plank. You can take your knees, belly, chest, or your low plank or chaturanga. Inhale, your up dog. Exhale, down dog. You're gonna lower your knees down to the ground. Drop your hips to one side. Stretch the legs out in front of you. So walk your feet closer towards the front edge of your mat. Then you're gonna roll yourself down onto your back. So you're gonna come into a bit of a back bend here, known as bridge pose. So with the knees bent, your feet are planted, feet are hips width apart, heels are in pretty close to the body. And then your arms are at your sides. Give the shoulders a little roll. Okay, so inhale, you're gonna lift the hips. Exhale, lower them back down. So just getting the body used to that movement. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, lower down. This next one you're gonna hold. Inhale, lift the hips. Hold for the exhale. So your arms are at your sides. You can definitely roll the shoulders underneath you, maybe clasping the hands. And squeezing the thighs towards each other, imagining you have a block between the thighs and you're trying to hold it there. Take one more breath, inhale, and exhale. Release the hands if they were clasped. Move your shoulders out of the way, and slowly lower yourself down onto your back. And before you move or before you counter that pose, just take a moment of stillness. Notice how the back is feeling, the shoulders. So after a back bend like that, you don't want to pop right into countering, like pulling the knees into the chest, for example. You just want to take a moment of stillness. Good. Now you can let the knees come into the chest, give the legs a big hug, take a few rocks side to side. And you're going to stretch the arms out wide to the sides like the letter T. Inhale. Exhale, lower your knees over to your right. So they're coming down towards the ground, and they may or may not touch the ground. Either way is fine. Today we talked about a lot of different options. So there's an option here to extend the top leg towards the right hand. You can definitely extend both legs if that feels good for you, or the knees can stay bent. It's beautiful spinal twist. Inhale, bring the knees back to center. You want to keep those arms stretching out wide. Exhale, lower your knees over to your left. Good, keep those arms reaching out long. If you'd like to extend the top leg or both legs, or keep the knees bent, again, what feels good for you? Inhale, bring the knees back to center. Exhale, give those legs a hug, squeeze them in tight towards the body. And you're going to release your feet down to the ground. So if you'd like, you can end in one of the first poses. We started with that cobbler's pose, so the bottoms of the feet will come together, the knees will open out to the sides. Or if you prefer, the legs can fully extend here. And then you're going to bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Let the elbows relax at your sides. Close the eyes. Let's come back to that 3-part breath that we began with. So inhale through the nose, let the belly fill, the lungs, the chest. Hold at the top. Exhale back out through the nose, chest, lungs, belly. Inhale through the nose, belly, lungs, chest, hold. Exhale through the nose, chest, lungs, belly. Inhale, belly, lungs, chest, hold. Exhale, chest, lungs, belly. Inhale, hold, exhale. Take the next few rounds on your own. Taking one more round. Inhale, belly, lungs, chest, hold. Exhale, chest, lungs, belly. Let the breath return back to normal. And if the knees are out to the sides, you're going to draw them together. Legs extend, arms stretch overhead. Point the toes, stretch the fingers back. Full body stretch. Inhale. Exhale, pull the knees into the chest. Give the legs a hug. Rock gently from side to side. Then lower your knees over to your right. Come to rest on your side for a moment. You can use your right arm as a pillow under your head. Then you're going to press into your hands. Lift yourself up to a comfortable seat. Eyes are closed still. Bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Peace and love to each of you. Thank you so very much for being part of this, for watching. I truly appreciate it. I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful day. Namaste. Thank you everybody so much for joining. There will be more videos posted, so keep an eye out. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Thank you again for joining. Have a beautiful day. Bye, everybody.